Imagine, you work at a large multinational corporation. You work in a culturally diverse team operating worldwide with many teams all over the world. Your predominantly Dutch team is, however, often considered to be too direct, even blunt in their communication with other cultures. That's why this multinational company started a program to teach their employees to become more culturally aware in their communication. This is where the gamification project Culture Shock came in. A project designed by Living Story and kick-started with an intensive day of team game. The Culture Shock team game was a physical game played outdoors to make sure the employees got out of their office, a bit out of their comfort zone and into the zone of learning experience. The learning goal of the game was to kickstart the Cultural Awareness and Diversity project. We did this by creating a fun way to learn about different cultures and the do's and don'ts of intercultural communication. The game goal was to cooperate with your team to open trade routes with different countries. Of course, these were the countries the teams worked with the most. Opening a trade route was concretely done at a trading point represented by a trading official, of course, with proper cultural outfit and behavior. With your team, you would go out to do several assignments, earning knowledge cards about the different cultures. When you felt you gained enough knowledge about a certain culture, you would go to the trading point and try to open a trade route. This required having enough knowledge about the culture tested by a quiz and being presented with a case that you needed to solve. For example, the representative would invite you to an informal dinner, and then you would have to present to him how you would handle the situation in this specific culture. Who would you greet first, when would you start to eat, etc. Also, the trade representative would add or deduct points if you did something insulting or culturally insensitive during the conversation. At the end, the team that successfully opened the most trade routes would win the game. The results? The Culture Shock game gave the teams in a short period of time a lot of usable knowledge about business etiquette, greeting rituals, meeting etiquette, general communication with other cultures, and specific skills for their cooperation with other teams worldwide. The concrete experience made the employees feel more skilled, more positive and trustful in their communication with their colleagues around the world. An additional result was that the game also contributed to understanding and cooperation within their own teams, as their teams were already very culturally diverse. So, our Culture Shock design turned the initial culture shock of the players into cultural awareness, knowledge about diversity and intercultural communication skills.